Hello and welcome to my new channel, The Whispers of Your Heart. So if you want to skip the intro, you can go in the description box. You will find a timestamp for the beginning of your reading. So I started a channel in French about a year ago, and I was called to broaden the scale of what I have to share, and so I decided to create a new channel in English. So my English isn't perfect. I am a native speaker, but I've been living in France for a very, very long time, and I speak English less and less. Every couple of weeks I have a chat with my dad, and that's about it most of the time. I used to be an English teacher, but I no longer am. So forgive me if sometimes I stumble on a word or I mispronounce something, or if I hesitate. And what's funny is that when I do my readings in French, very often the words come to me in English and I have to translate them into French. But anyway, so that's for that. And I also wanted to tell you that my readings are not here to tell you your fortune, but to help you and guide you along your path, and to help you grow, help you heal, change, transform, fulfill your goals, your life, and every time try to support you also and understand why you are facing certain challenges, what's blocking you, and at times I will even be able to share some advice to help you unblock situations and improve your life in general. Of course, you can check your moon sign, your rising sign, and sometimes I will also tell you to check your north and south node signs. In mid-month readings, you will have timestamps in the description box. I don't know yet if I will be doing weekly readings. I might not, but at least for mid-month readings and monthly readings, you will have timestamps. So this is what I had to share, and now I hope you enjoy your reading, and please, of course, like, share and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I will see you immediately for your reading. Hello Libra, and welcome to your mid-February reading. I am going to start with what I call the active energies. So it seems to be, I wouldn't say troubled, but there appears to be a lot of change for you. So the first thing that comes up is that you may have been faced with an unpleasant situation recently that is impacting your life in one way or another, and could be pushing you towards an important change. It appears that you really need to keep your balance and to make sure that you're not overdoing things, you're not doing too much. And this could have happened actually to, as I said before, to push you where you need to go. Because you might have been overdoing things or doing something that was unsettling you and unbalancing you. But regarding that situation, you could be getting some very good news. However, those good news could be regarding anything else, but they are going to impact you. It's also telling you that there are some successful dealings that could be coming your way, but you need to be cautious. First of all, be careful with the kind of information you give. Maybe you could be trusting people that you shouldn't trust. So if you don't know, just don't give away more than is necessary. Even with official documents and papers, just, state what you need to state, but that's it. And don't divulge too much to others. And if you notice that you're in a hot position and that you need to perhaps get out of it, if you notice that it could be going too far, or that you're not getting good news regarding that, because we have these two things. On the one hand, we've got some very good news, and on the other hand, there could be something unpleasant, especially if you are being too greedy. So keep it in mind, because sometimes we do not realize that what we want is not for the right reasons. So make sure that everything is just, fair, balanced, because you are going to get what you want, and that is quite clear, but you might need to be patient. For others, there might be a small number of people who could have, I don't know, a food intoxication or something. So just be careful with that, and don't overeat in this span of time. Just be careful with that. But avoid greed, avoid doing things that you know could be not dangerous, because that would be a bit excessive. We're not in that kind of circumstances, those kind of circumstances. But just, look at things from your higher self, and make sure you do what needs to be done. But something important too is coming for you, and you could be released from an unpleasant obligation that is going to free you, give you more freedom. And if you've had doubts with your ideal, with what you're working towards, fear not, because everything is going to settle in the right way for you. And there could be some kind of quarrel, but it's for the better. And you may have something from the past coming up for you. So that could be either the repetition of something that has already happened to you, a kind of pattern, or even someone. And usually when that comes up, it means that you're going to have the opportunity to heal that pattern or that situation or that problem that has kept on coming up at regular intervals. And we have, again, good news, unexpected pleasures, lots of joy for you, and perhaps also for some of you, the possibility of a new relationship. And that can be any kind of relationship. It doesn't have to be, although it can be, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a new partnership, a new contract, any sort of lasting relationship where you know you are in the right place. Now we're going to look at the areas for healing and transformation. Oh, I've dropped a card. So we have attract me, repel me. So the cards are in French. And cynicism. So what I'm getting here is that you could have been in a place where you were hurt in the past, and to avoid that, you have been perhaps isolating yourself or closing yourself up to relationships or to too much commitment. And there could have been even to some extent, a tendency to become slightly cynical at times when it comes to the way you talk about relationships or the way you are in your relationships. And perhaps this is going to be an opportunity for you at this time, with what is going on in your life, to look into that and change it and heal it. And what's going to be important also here is, again, to regain this balance and to accept that relationships are not necessarily meant to hurt you. And perhaps by looking at things in a different way, with a different perspective, you're going to understand what they were meant to teach you. And once you've understood the lesson, then there's no longer the need for the relationship, any type of relationship, to collapse or to hurt you. So what else do we have? Okay, we have the Shaman card, which tells you that you are called towards higher things, that you have something special to gift the world. It doesn't have to be, everybody. It can be only just one person, but it's calling you to step into your power, into the potential that you know you have, that you might have been hiding or not fully embracing. And you could be a number of things. Could be indeed a shaman, a teacher, a healer, whatever gift it is, or gifts that you have. It's time for you to really embrace them. And in order to do that, you really need to free yourself from what has been closing you off in one way or another. So what is the calling for this for mid-February onwards? So we have the Tree of Life, and we have the air element. So again, they are insisting here, you really need to find that balance. And if you notice that at times you're too much taken by your dreams, your thoughts, not into real action, you need to anchor yourself. And on the other hand, if you notice that everything is becoming too mechanic, you're just, being a kind of robot, you need to see what you must do in order to live and co-create fully the life you wish for. And again, it is a very strong card of balance and of belonging to something higher. Everything is leading you towards this creation, this manifestation of a new life. And with the air element, which is your element, of course, the call is even stronger. And it also tells you that you really need to pay special attention to the way you communicate, to the way you manage your thoughts and your words, and to see that your reality is also created by what you think and what you say. And it gives you the ability to create something different. And it's time for you with this card to really clarify and put down in words what you truly desire, what you aim at becoming, at doing, at feeling for the rest of your life. And whatever your circumstances, it's really, really important to work on that aspect, okay? Communication. But not only with people, but the way you talk about yourself, about the way you think, the way you express your feelings. And notice when there's something negative, see why you feel the need to express things that way. The challenge. Okay, serenity. Another card of balance. And so you need, that is really important, to remain calm also. And it might be challenging in the times to come. Remain calm and understand that when things come from a place of love, of truth, and of fairness, everything will be smoother. It's important also with this card to release anything that could be polluting you, that could be polluting your energy, that could be polluting your life. And it's not necessarily about people, it's within you. And it's a call for something pure, it's the call for integrity and something healthy, a healthy joy, a healthy appreciation of life, of situations, and really embracing your inner guidance and your inner wisdom, because you know. So what's the positive outcome? Okay, wish fulfillment. We have the Five of Keys, another French card, I'm sorry about that, which is giving you a wish fulfillment, or several, depending on what you're working on at the moment. So that's going to be extremely positive. And let's see what other messages we have. So there's something that you are perhaps hiding behind because you are scared. And you're told that you needn't be scared, you are protected. And it's important to understand that, because that fear could at times lead you astray. And you don't want that. And I had 3 cards that wanted to come, so I took them. Determination. And so, as we said before, you need to be patient, determined, and persevere. Don't rush into things, because that wouldn't serve you best. And truth. So, you know, being truthful isn't lashing out at people and telling them what you think about them, because that can be a judgment, and there's no need to hurt people. Truth and being truthful is being, first of all, is fully embracing who you are, and that's really been very present throughout the reading. And you can do it with simplicity and kindness. And one last message regarding abundance. Words of abundance. So we had this notion of communication and the importance of your words, your thoughts. And it's really important for you to know that the more you release your fear and trust that you are protected, the less you will be using or thinking negative words and thoughts about abundance in your life, and the more you will attract. That's what I have for you, Libra, and I hope everything works out the way it should for you, and hopefully I will be seeing you very soon. Goodbye.